Coach, remarkable game. We'll start first with just your general comments.
Well, general comments, I was very excited for the win. I mean, the way we were going back and forth, I thought it was going to stay a low-scoring game. Then all of a sudden, things broke loose late in the game with scores by them and scores by us, and then the overtime. It was pretty exciting, and our players were really, really excited to come away here with the win.
Coach, talk about the composure late in the game after we gave up the late score after such a strong second-half performance. Then the offense marches out on the field and comes through in just such a big way. Yeah,
it was very disappointing that we gave up that touchdown for that go-ahead touchdown. But in fairness, we had a lot of guys that were banged up by that point in time on defense, and we were just holding on, and they broke a long run. But again, I thought it was really good composure by our offense to come out there and not panic, take what they were giving us. And in fact, the little throw to Sean Ballard in the flat was basically a play to pick up a first down and stop the clock, and next thing you know, he turned the corner and took it to the house.
You know, just describe briefly what the feeling was like on the sideline as Sean broke through and got in the end zone.
Well, it was a little bit of a feeling when Sean broke loose that he's actually going to score. I mean, we really wasn't set up to play for a score. We weren't expecting a score out of that play at all. But the more he kept running, as long as he didn't run out of breath, we knew he'd make it.
Well, now we're into overtime, and you're talking about the banged-up defense holding strong on the first possession, coming through was just such a big play.
That was so big. That was so big. I was glad we were able to play defense first so we know what we'd have to do. But then to come up and to stop them and to force their field goal, and I felt good then because they're not the best with their field goal kicking, and we got the block, and then obviously after we got the block and got the ball, got back, I felt very good with Carp being our kicker. So we were just going to set up for a field goal.
So let's go through the last offensive possession there of the game. What was the play we scored on? What was the call there?
It was just a power play. We were just running the ball power play to set up the field goal. As I said, they'd had the face masking penalty that had given us the first down situation, so we were well into field goal range. They were going to be pressuring on defense. We knew that, and in fact, what we were going to do, we were going to run that play, and if we didn't score, we were going to kick the field goal on third down. But Sabor didn't let us do that. He wanted to get in the end zone. He saw a crease and he took it, and it was great.
We'll talk briefly about just again a second half comeback after we'll say a little bit of a disjointed first half effort.
Well, I thought overall in the first half it wasn't that bad. We just couldn't convert sometimes in the red zone offensively. I mean we were down there. Obviously the first time we took the ball, went 70-yard drive and then finally threw the interception in the end zone it was a jump ball. And we were doing some things pretty well on both sides of the ball, but we weren't catching any breaks, and we were giving up a little bit too much on defense. Second half, I thought we really shored things up.
Okay, last comment on getting a big win to start off the conference schedule and then going into the bye week.
Well, it's always good to go into the open date on a win. It makes it a whole lot better, a whole lot more fun for the players, a whole lot more fun for the coaches, and makes your practices a whole lot more productive. I've found that, and then getting we know anytime you play in the CAA, especially if you play on the road in the CAA, you're going to have your hands full, and that wasn't any question that was the case tonight.